Hello everyone, it's been a while. I had to take a little time out, do some living, because I was stuck inside for a little bit. So I decided to get out there and do some living. I've done a few little things, If you've seen on my gram, I've been up to a few little bits and bobs and that. But I just wanted to jump on because I felt like it. Like I enjoy making these videos, It's something I like doing. And to be honest, like I just enjoy the freedom of being able to do them whenever I want. Um, I feel like it's good that I don't have a timer or a deadline because sometimes I just don't do well under deadlines, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm jumping on to talk about fitting in and the idea of like fitting in somewhere and what's that about really? Fitting in. I think it's just a crazy idea because so many people spend such a large part of their life trying to fit into something or somewhere, you know what I mean? Even if they never really do. And I feel like that's why I see so many unhappy people because, like, do you know how many people, like, sorry, are just proper carefree, like, individuals and just like to enjoy life but end up getting sucked into, like, trying to be this corporate professional person who's got to be dead serious and, like, it makes them sad. And I think that's why, like, a lot of people just get on the aisle and that because, like, you see, like, our men in suits moving in pop world, like, prime Michael Jackson on Thriller, you know what I mean? And I just think, like, that's who you really are, isn't it? Like, that's what you're meant to be. You're just one of the lads you were never meant to be that. And it makes me sad in a way because, like, why'd you have to spend so much time trying to just fit in? Like, why do you want to fit in? Why do people have to fit in? Because it's never the exceptional people who fit in. You look at, like, I don't know, say for example, Lionel Messi. Like, he's not even a footballer. What is he? He's like 5'7" or something. Shouldn't have ever been able to play football. They had to, like, drug him up and everything. But, like, there's no one like him. Like, he stands out so much. Like, probably the best player in the world, the best player I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes, and probably the best player of all time, let's be honest. But it's because he's an individual. He stands out. That's what makes him so special. You know what I mean? That's what makes him the man who wins 8 Ballon d'Ors. He never fitted in anywhere. He was always himself unapologetically, like, taking players on, beating men, scoring ridiculous goals. He never tried to fit in, and that's what's so unbelievable about him. People call him an alien, like he's out of this world, and that's simply because he wasn't like everyone else. And I think if you want to really fulfill yourself to your full potential, you have to just be yourself. I think the idea of fitting in is just stupid. Like, I've always thought to myself, like, what's the point in fitting in? No one will remember you. If you stand out, everyone will remember you. You know what I mean? It's just as simple as, like, you go outside and you wear, like, a bright pink pair of shoes and people are like, what? Mad then when you're moving like that. And it's like, you're acknowledging that though. I'm standing out. I'm different. I'm unique. I'm an individual. You know what I mean? Even like this blue LA Dodgers cap. It's unique. It stands out. People notice it. You know what I mean? And I just think fitting in is just such a stupid thing. Why would you want to fit in somewhere? Like, you shouldn't have to try and feel like you have to fit in. You should just be comfortable where you're at. Do you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have to have the idea of you've got to be this person because you could just be yourself and that's the person you're meant to be ultimately. I just don't see why. Like, I spent so long trying to fit in, and that's the crazy thing to me. Like, so long trying to be like everyone else, and then eventually, like, I just switched up. You know what I mean? I just switched up, and that's what it was. Because, like, I weren't happy trying to be like everyone else because I'm not like everyone else. You know what I mean? And no one's like everyone else. Like, people just act a certain way because they think that's how they should act. Do you know what I mean? Like, they think that's what people act like. It's just crazy. Like, I don't know. You know, you know what I mean? Like, why do you think you have to be this, like, person? Like, why does everyone wear the same clothes? You don't even like them. Half you don't even like what you wear. People, like, don't even rep, like, they haven't even got that shit on. You know what I mean? Like, you know how many people have spoke to me and been like, I wish I had the confidence to dress like you. And it's just like, what do you mean confidence, bro? Just be yourself. Ultimately, just do what you want to do. It's not about being confident. It's just about being yourself. There's no confidence involved. Just be the person you want to be, like the person you are. You know what I mean? find out who that person is and just be them. Don't try and fit in anywhere, because if that's not where you belong, if you don't fit in, you don't belong, and that you can't force yourself to belong somewhere. Like, office work is soul crushing, bro. Like, I've done that shit and I hated it. I wanted to kill myself. It's not even funny, bro. Like, oh my god, thinking about it's getting me wound up. But like, office work, 9 to 5s, like, I'd rather die. I actually would. Like, oh, it's insane. Like, I could never picture myself going back to that life. Like, oh my god. If I was like in an office somewhere in like if you ever see me in an office in like a suit, or like, you know, like a shirt and a tie, and like, you ever see me in pointy webs, bro, just know I've got like 6 months left on this planet at max. At maximum. Pointy webs are not for me, bro. What type of man do you think I am to wear bastards like that? That's crazy behaviour. You're mad, aren't you? Listen, lad, no, I don't even wear them shits with like suits when I go to the races, bro. I've got to be wearing trainees. Like, what the fuck type of man looks at a pair of pointy triangle arms with webs and goes, yeah, bit of me that, and then decides to wear like the suit halfway up the leg so you can see like their entire ankle and Achilles with no socks, and it's just, oh god, people stress me out sometimes, bro. People do stress me out. I guess I'm being hypocritical though, because I'm judging people. Why am I judging people like I'm actually better than them? That was a bad thing to do. I'm sorry, guys, that wasn't cool, but it was funny. No, I don't know. Like, it just stresses me out, because like, why do so many people do that? Because like, surely it's cold, bro. Surely having your ankles out, like, you will never see me in ankle socks, bro. Surely that's cold, man. Come med. Surely that's freezing, bro. Like, I don't even wear shorts. I only wear shorts if I'm playing football, man. Like, I just like pants, bro. They're just better. Like, let's be honest. I'd rather have a belted pair of pants than like a belted pair of shorts. What the fuck am I even going on about? I'm just ranting. I just want to talk about fitting in, and like, even down to like your ideals. Like, I don't know. Like, I voted for like Green Party, man. Like, I know people are all about Labour and shit, and like in Liverpool and that, but I just feel like I rep the Green Party. They're doing big things. They're making moves. Real G's move in silence like lasagna, and the Green Party is a symbol of not fitting in, really, because it's like so unconformist and untraditional, especially in Britain. Like, it's always been like these two parties just in power, like Labour and Conservative, and it's just the fact that they're proving that you can sort of get up there and get seats and shit. I think it's inspiring, because they're not trying to fit in, they're trying to make big changes and shit, you know what I mean? They're trying to make big moves that we need to make, and they're the exceptional ones who are starting to rise. You see what I'm saying? It all ties in. It's never the boring shit that you remember. It's always the shit that like interests you. Do you know what I mean? So if you see something and it interests you, you're more likely to remember it and think about it. And that's the whole point. Never try and fit in, because people won't find you interesting. You have to be interesting in this life. Like, do you not want law? Do you not want character development? Do you just want to be the same person forever? Shut up, PS5, shut up. Do you not want to be the same person forever? Like, why would you want that? Why would you wish that upon yourself when you could be so much more? You know? Like, I don't know. I just see like evolution is just a natural part of life, and if you're just stuck in the same place, then you're just going against the natural side of things. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's where fitting in comes from. Just so many people are stuck in the same place. You can't move on from things mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever it is. Like, they just struggle to move on from certain things and actually become the person they should be rather than the person they are. And it's never like, think of it like footy, lad. Like, there's so many exceptional wonder kids who just come out, but there's just nothing special about them, and they just end up being alright, you know what I mean? But it's always the ones who've got something special about them who go far, you know? Like, you can't expect to live a fulfilling life if you're not exceptional. And by being exceptional, you have to be individual. You have to be unique, because exceptionality comes from being extraordinary. Like you're the best at something. And if you ever want to be that in your life, you've got to be yourself. If you want to be the best person of you possible, you have to be that person. You don't have to fit in to what they tell you to fit into. You just have to be yourself, because if you are yourself, you'll go further in life than anyone who tries to not be like, who doesn't want to be themselves. You have to let go of all your insecurities and all your reservations and shit, and you just have to find out who you are. You really do, because that's the whole point. Like, you have to stand out. You have to be exceptional. Do you know what I mean? You have to be the best, because what's the point? No one remembers second place. You just got to be the best. Don't you have to be the best by being you. You know what I mean? Everyone that ever does something is because they want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, look at all the people who changed the world. They've just done that, and that's because they were them. They were like unique individual. Do you know what I mean? If you ever want to change things, you have to be individual, and that's just the way it is. I think that's all I'm going to talk about for now, though. I'll see you soon. Don't know when. Probably this week, to be honest with you. Like, I just jump back on, make a few videos. I just have to take some time off and sort of like go through it a little bit, you know what I mean, and just sort of reconnect with the world around me and recenter myself and get focused again. Because like, I locked out for a little bit, but I'm back locked in now, you know what I mean. I was tweaking, but now I'm locked back in. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Bye. Thank you for coming. Bye.